knows about pussy, he learned from me. In love with our government now. Oh, shit. I tell you what, if the last couple of weeks of political theater have taught me nothing, it is this what it's taught me. It's taught me that Barack Obama is not really a black man. Really. If Barack Obama was a black man, he would have bitch-slapped Bonner weeks ago and told him to get his ass back on the corner and start working for the American people. If Barack Obama was really a black man, he would have done an R. Kelly piss all over the house. And then did that little dry your dick tap right on Eric Cantor's forehead, right? But alas, that did not happen. And it is as I suspected. He is simply a mild-mannered mulatto. That whole debt ceiling thing, I mean, that whole thing on TV it ruined me for serious TV. I just stopped watching the news. I stopped watching news altogether. Now I have the viewing habits of a 17-year-old boy. I watch Adult Swim on the Cartoon Network. I watch ESPN, and I watch any show that starts with the most. But actually, I do have a little guilty pleasure. I love the Housewives series. Love it. Oh, it's so sick and twisted. But you know what would be really good? If they did the Housewives of Nigeria. That'd be awesome. Could you see them on Watch What Happens with Andy Cohen? So, Suela, you've been having some problems with Boosie. You want to talk about it? Miss Suela said, what is there to talk about? Boosie needs to understand I'm simply better than her. Her husband is a cardiologist. What is that? My husband is a neurologist. What is the heart without the mind? The mind! Those who know Nigerian people will laugh at that. They don't all send emails. So the other morning, I'm awakened by the sound. I get up out of bed and I'm looking around, I'm looking under the bed, I go in the kitchen, I look in the fridge, I look in the stove, still. So about 30 minutes into this, my apartment's turned upside down, I'm standing there in the middle of the floor in my boxer shorts looking like Gene Hackman from the last scene of The Conversation. And then I realize, oh, that's the sound of my life sucking. Got it now. So about 10 years ago, right? My mom calls me up. And she tells me that at the tender young age of 63, and after being divorced for almost 20 years, she's in love. That's hot. No, that's... She has her leg thrown over his thigh like, God, right? My shit, right? Hit that with a vengeance, won't you? I'm blushing. Don't blush, baby. Just do it, man. So she calls me up and she tells me she's in love. And I say, Mom, well, that's fantastic. Well, tell me about the guy. She goes, well, he's tall and he's handsome and he's sweet. And she's going on and on about him. But all the time she's talking, I'm sensing, there's something she's not saying here. I go, Mom, listen, I'm glad that you're in love, but what's the catch? She goes, well, there is something about him I'd like you to know before you meet. I said, what is he, Muslim? I just can't picture my mom wearing a burqa, you know, to cover her mouth. She goes, no. I said, well, is he poor? She goes, no. He's And I started laughing. I said, Jesus Christ, why you scared the hell out of me? I thought you were going to tell me he was white. She goes, what is that to? So 10 years on, right? Turns out Mom has cancer. Oh. Well, there was one bright spot about that. It gives me a reason to start buying weed again. So, you know, when you get a diagnosis like that, the very first thing they tell you is, get all your affairs in order, you know? So there we are, sitting at the table. You got the 4 kids, James, and the policies. So she's got $200,000 policies. Somebody's been there, right? She's got $200,000 policies and one $50,000 policy. And she says, well, I was thinking that I'd give James the $200,000 and let your kids split the 50. I stood up, I said, hey, hold on a second, man. Look, I've been here for almost 40 years dealing with you and your crazy stuff, and the white man comes along, he's here for 10, and he gets everything? What is this, Africa? Just the memory of it makes me angry. So they went and passed gay marriage. They made gay marriage the law. I don't know about that. I am not happy. I had no faith. I didn't think they were going to do it. I haven't saved any money. I don't have a ring fund. I have nothing. You know, I'm here opening up boxes of Cracker Jacks going, shit, don't they give away rings anymore? And the worst part about it, too, is that now all your straight friends are running up to you all the time going, so you're going to get married? You're going to get married? And the media's making it even worse because now they're making the passage of that law like akin to the passage of the Civil Rights Act. And I don't know. I don't get the feeling that when they pass the Civil Rights Act, white folks will run up to black folks going, so you're going to sit in the front? You're going to sit in the front? Lois Thompson, thank you.
Obviously, she's dating a black guy, so hey. All right, you guys, we have our last comedian tonight.